The New York Rangers appear to be closing in on their first trade of the post-letter era, and signs suggest it could happen sooner rather than later. After weeks of speculation about when the front office would finally make a move, momentum is building around a deal involving veteran defenseman Carson Soucy. Soucy's name surfacing is not unexpected. Among the players approaching free agency, he has long felt like one of the most likely candidates to be moved. What has caught many by surprise, however, is the rumored trade partner. According to reports, the Rangers are in advanced talks with their crosstown rivals, the New York Islanders. Any trade between these two organizations is rare, which immediately adds intrigue and pressure to the situation. Details remain limited, but Soucy has been held out as discussions continue, a strong signal that something is close. For the Rangers, this move is about more than just clearing a roster spot. The organization has made it clear that a retool is underway, and that means targeting younger, more dynamic assets that could help shape a new core moving forward. From the Islanders' perspective, the motivation is clearer. Their blue line has been stretched thin after losing a key defender to injury earlier in the season. Adding a steady veteran like Soucy could help stabilize their defensive group as they try to stay competitive in the playoff race. For them, this is a depth move with immediate implications. Everything now hinges on the return. Rangers fans are watching closely, because this trade will set the tone for everything that follows. A disappointing return would only amplify criticism of general manager Drury and raise concerns about how future moves will be handled. A strong return, on the other hand, could restore some confidence and signal that the retool is being managed with purpose. Speculation around the package coming back to New York continues to swirl. It is unlikely to be headline-grabbing, but the expectation is that multiple pieces could be involved. A draft asset combined with either a young roster player or a developing prospect would make sense, especially if the Rangers are focused on flexibility and long-term upside. There is also the possibility of draft pick maneuvering, with teams often willing to shuffle later selections to improve position. What makes this deal especially important is the precedent it sets. If the Rangers appear willing to sell too low here, other teams could use that as leverage in future negotiations. That would be particularly damaging if larger names are eventually moved. This is why getting maximum value, even in a modest deal, is critical. There is still no official word on when an announcement could come, but the clock is ticking. For Rangers fans, this moment represents the first real test of a new direction. How it plays out could define the next phase of the franchise.